tonight we're making ranch burgers. And we have 2 1/4 pounds of ground beef here. And we have this new skillet that I just found at Family Dollar. It is thinner than most of the cast iron I have. But I just got this for $12. So we're going to try this out. It has deeper sides on it. It's 12 inches around, but this should help so that it's not splashing grease all over the dang stove. We're going to get that heating up on low. You want that skillet to be really good and hot before you drop your burgers in there. We have a minced onion here. Does not look good. Okay, and then we have 2 eggs. This is going to help them not shrink as much. Also give the ranch powder something to adhere to. Just crack those right in there. Ooh, almost missed the bowl. Get back in the bowl. I'm going to add a tablespoon of ranch powder. Make sure you mix that up first. And about a teaspoon of celery seed. Let's see how much I got left. Ooh, a couple teaspoons. A little bit more. Then just mix it all together. Okay, now look at that. What really hurts? Your finger? Oh, your wrist? Yeah. Oh. I'm sorry, babe. Okay, we're just gonna... Well, that's still way too much. Take about a 1/2 cup of meat here onto a piece of waxed paper. Shape that into a ball. Then we got a small saucer that we could see through, so we could see what's happening under here. And then just slowly shove that down. Get it as thin as you can. And then just go around these edges that are split in here and just kind of tuck them back in so they don't fall apart. And the thinner you have it, the less shrinkage we'll get. Careful, careful, careful. Here, let's just do it like this. Pick up this whole piece of wax paper. Pull that off and set it back down. We're going to need that again here in just a minute. And then... see if we can't get that off right into the pan. There we go. There's our first one. Get them all tucked in and give it one more little squeeze. There we go. That's a big burger. There we go. Looking good so far, huh? You know, we're just going to cook these on pretty medium to high heat for about 5 minutes before we flip it. You don't want to flip it too early. You want to make sure it's really set before you try to flip it, or they'll just fall apart. And then you'll know when to flip them because the juice will start puddling up in the middle like this, and the sides will be browned. These are pretty big. Yeah, make sure they're not stuck first. And turn the heat down as it starts to splatter, just so it's hot, as hot as you can get it without it splattering all over the place. Nice and easy. Make sure it's not stuck to the pan first. Just do both of them at the same time here. Okay, now super duper carefully slide under there, and then we're going to flip it this way so that just the tip lands on this burger. That'll help not splash. One. Ooh, come on, get all the way on there, you mother. That's a big burger. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Woo. Almost splashed. There you go. And then just don't touch it for another 5 minutes. You see all those juices puddling around on the top? That's how you know. Okay, here we go. Go all the way up under there and flip. There we go. Very little splash. There we go. Yum, yum, yum. Let's get some buns ready. Okay, and then when you can press down and not see any, when the juices run clear, right here on the top, that's how you'll know that they're done. And these are completely done. Look at that. All right, let's get some cheese melting on here. That pan did actually really well. We're going to drain out this grease before we start the next batch, though. And you're just going to pull these up. They're going to finish cooking for about 30 more seconds while they're sitting here, too. Now, let's cook just for a minute longer. Let's put a lid on it to melt that cheese. All right, look at that. I have a 12-inch lid. It's actually an 11-inch lid. But, hey, barely touching the burger, so we're going to put that lid on there and let that cook for about 1 more minute just to get that cheese really good and melted in there and help keep everything held together. These are going to turn out more like a meatloaf than a burger. Meatloaf sandwich. Yum. Yum, they smell amazing. All right, here we go. See you guys next time.